when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Don't be scared. Just don't be scared.
1947 Indian Independence Act got royal assent on 18th July 1947, and thus India and Pakistan, comprising West and East region, came into being on 15th August 1947. This picture reveals Lord Mountbatten and Jawaharlal Nehru on the first Independence Day. In 1947, in midnight session, Jawaharlal Nehru addressed the nation with these words: "At the stroke of midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom. A moment comes, which comes but rarely in history, when we step out from the old to the new, when an age ends and when the soul of a nation long suppressed finds utterance." This picture reveals Jawaharlal Nehru addressing the nation from Red Fort. You can see Times of India on 1947 said birth of India's freedom. In 1950, the Constitution of India came into effect. India, also known as Bharat, is a union of states. It is a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic with a parliamentary system of government. As the preamble says, the Constitution of India, which was adopted by Constitutional Assembly on 26 November 1949, came into force on 26 January 1950 at 10:18 am. A few minutes later, at 10:24 am, Dr. Rajendra Prasad sworn in as the first President of India. Many major events took place in these 74 years. We cover the most important events in these videos. 1954, Jammu and Kashmir accession to India is ratified by the state's Constitutional Assembly. You can see Hindustan Times on its front page gives report Kashmir accedes to India. 1957, Jammu Kashmir approves its constitution except communication, defense and foreign relation. You can see Jawaharlal Nehru signing the pact with its counterpart Maharaja Hari Singh gave the assent to be the part of India. 1962, India was in war with Chinese People's Liberation Army. Chinese People's Liberation Army invaded India in the dark and across the McMahon line in Arunachal Pradesh. This pictures reveals the situation at that time. This is McMahon line as you can see in the map. Jawaharlal Nehru addressed the Indian Army at that time. 1965. India was in war second time with Pakistan over Kashmir. The first time India was in war in 1948. The Battle of Chump you can see in 1965. The map reveals the situation. 1969 ISRO established. It was a vision of Vikram Sarabhai. In this picture, Vikram Sarabhai is talking with Dr. Kalam. This picture is rarest of rarest pictures. As you can see, ISRO established under the vision of Vikram Sarabhai. 1969, the 14 top banks were nationalized by the then Congress government led by Indira Gandhi. 1971, a situation came when Pakistan military launched Operation Searchlight against the people of East Pakistan on the night of 25 March 1971. Indian Army helped Bangladesh in achieving its independence. So in 2020, in order to honor the Indian Army cadres, Bangladesh is building a museum to honor the Indian Army's Veer Jawans. 1972, India and Pakistan signed Simla Pact to sort out the disputes bilaterally. The picture reveals the counterparts signing the pact. This pact of 1972 is known as Simla Pact. 1974, India conducted its first nuclear test under the code name Smiling Buddha. The code named Smiling Buddha was conducted in Army Base Pokhran Test Range in Rajasthan by Indian Army. 1975, the first Indian satellite, Aryabhatta, named after the famous Indian using Cosmos 3M launch vehicle. The satellite was built by ISRO. The then newspaper says India enters the space age. This picture reveals Aryabhatta. 1975, national emergency was imposed in India. This was by the then Congress government led by Indira Gandhi, and in order to give support to true journalism, Indian Express kept the first page blank. 1977, emergency was ended and the first non-Congress government elected at the center. This government was led by Morarji Desai. The picture reveals the oath-taking ceremony of the first non-Congress government. pictures reveals the pain of the peoples. In 1987, India and Sri Lanka signed a pact to establish peace and normalcy in Sri Lanka after tension between majority Sinhala and minority Tamils. India deploys troops in Sri Lanka to ensure peace. You can see Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi with his Sri Lankan counterpart. 1988, Rajiv Gandhi visited China and meet Deng Xiaoping, the first visit to China by an Prime Minister in 34 years after the independence. 1990, a year came when Kaveri Tribunal formed to resolve 150-year-old river water dispute between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. The Kaveri Water Dispute Tribunal, you can see the map. This tribunal is regarding the dispute between Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Kerala and Puducherry. 1990, VP Singh led government tabled Mandal Commission recommendation for 27% reservation for OBC candidates in all government services. This was a reform. 1991 to 1992, P.V. Narasimha Rao led government gave its nod to LPG policy, liberalization, privatization and globalization in India, and economic reforms that changed India. This policy was mainly the idea of Finance Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh. 1998, on 13th May 1998, India was conducting 11th May to 13th May 1998 a series of nuclear explosions which it openly declared as nuclear weapon test. It had termed its previous nuclear explosion in 1974 as peaceful, naming it Smiling Buddha. This operation was named Operation Shakti 1998. This was conducted in Pokhran Test Range region. This was the team, as you can see in the picture, led by APJ Abdul Kalam and the then Janta government led by Atal Bihari Vajpayee. 1999, PM Atal Bihari Vajpayee visit Lahore to inaugurate the Delhi-Lahore bus services. 1999, Kargil War. In Indian Army evict Pakistan Army and militants from Kargil hide inside the line of control of Kashmir. A big salute to the Kargil warriors. 2005, Right to Information Act implemented and the peoples of India got Right to Information Act. 2008, the first lunar probe mission, Chandrayaan, was conducted by ISRO in October 2008 and it was operated until August 2009. 2014, ISRO launched its first planetary mission to Mangalyaan or Mars. The mission was named Mars Orbiter Mission or MOM mission. It was launched on 5 November 2013 by ISRO. It is India's first interplanetary mission and it made India the fourth nation and ISRO the fourth space agency to reach Mars after Roscosmos of USA, NASA of Roscosmos of Russia, NASA of USA and European Space Agency. It made India the first nation to reach Martian orbit and the first nation in the world to do so in its maiden attempt. In 2014, India's 29th state, Telangana, was created. It was separated from Andhra Pradesh. In 2015, India invited US President Barack Obama as a chief guest on Republic Day parade. This was the first time when a US president visited India in a official event. In 2017, General and Railway budget merged for the first time. 2018, Supreme Court recognizes the right of LGBTQI community and it scraps the Section 377 decriminalizing any sex other than the between man and woman, and India joins the list of 26 countries that allow gay marriage. In 2019, Modi-led government took a historic division by revoking Article 370. On 5 August, Article 370 was abrogated. India celebrated the first anniversary of abrogation of Article 370 on 5 August 2020, and after this abrogation, 2 union territories were formed, the Jammu Kashmir with the legislature and the UT of Ladakh without a legislature. A small presentation by Millennium Education to describe the 74 years of independence. Thanks for watching this video. Our whole team wishes you Happy Independence Day. Thanks for watching.